Hello everyone, back tuning into this morning's video. We're going to be looking at the snow and rain that's going on across the country over today, tonight and tomorrow. Some significant weather events taking place in the next 24 to 36, 48 hours. Very significant flooding down across some southwestern parts of the country and some very significant snowfall as well across central and northern areas. So it's all going on over the next few hours. We're going to start off with radar pictures. With radar picture at 3:30 this morning, we have this first area of rain, sleet and snow moving northwards, eastwards across the country. It did bring some snow through the Midlands, and it brought some quite heavy snow into northwestern parts of England and Northern Ireland as well. Lighter rain and sleet down across the southeast. But as we move on to the latest radar slide, which is at 9:30 this morning, we see that first area of precipitation has become quite light and patchy there, lying across southwest Scotland, much of northern England, down in towards East Anglia as well. Really quite light and patchy precipitation there indeed. Still giving some snow up in the north, mainly giving rain, sleety type conditions down in the southwest. But we've got this second area of much heavier precipitation across the North Line, coming down in towards western parts of Wales and down into southwest England too. Now, I've had some really wet weather across the southwest. It's still pouring with rain down there. There are a lot of flood warnings. There have been some properties flooded. There will be more flooding, I'm afraid, down in the southwest of the British Isles through the course of today. So very important for those people that get caught up in that flooding. The rain will move northwards and eastwards through the course of the afternoon and the evening, turning increasingly to snow as it pushes northwards and eastwards in towards the Midlands and Northern England. This is the facts chart, and this is the human interpretation of the models by the forecasters at the Met Office. This is the facts chart midnight tonight, and we see that we've got two weather fronts lying across the country. This first one lying northwest to southeast from northwest Scotland, Northern Ireland, down through North Wales in towards the Midlands, southeast England. This second front coming into the southwest, producing yet more really heavy rain. So this first front is the front that's moving northwards and eastwards at the moment from the southwest, producing heavy rain in the west of the southwest. Another front will come into the southwest through the course of tonight, and eventually those two systems are really going to, those two fronts are really going to get together. We've still got the final elements of that first front there lying across Wales and the Midlands at 12 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. But that second front is still there across those southern parts of the country, and all of this is going to be producing heavy rain in the south-southwest, yet more heavy rain in the south-southwest, and snow further north and eastwards. And eventually, as we go into midnight on Sunday, that system will start to move away to the southeast, and then we're bringing in that easterly wind across all parts of the country. Things will start to improve on Sunday, but it'll take a long time to improve. It'll be a slow old process, and we really are going to be bringing in that bitterly cold air from the east. Finally, by the time we get through to 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, that front is fizzling and dying a death, but then we've opened the floodgates to that bitterly cold easterly wind. So have a look at the high resolution NAE model. This is the forecast, precipitation forecast for lunchtime today, 12 o'clock today. Actually, I think this is a bit overdoing the snow here across the Midlands, some parts of southeastern England. I think much of this area is actually largely dry, and the rain down across the central southern parts of England also is a bit overdone. I think largely dry down there as well. But the snow is correct really for Northern Ireland and for the northwestern parts of England, southwestern Scotland, and the heavy rain, of course, down in the southwest. That's definitely is correct. Really wet weather going on down there. Now, as we move through to the 6 o'clock this afternoon, or 6 o'clock this evening really, we've got heavy snow still going on there across Northern Ireland, southwest Scotland, northwest England. Increasingly starting to come back in towards Wales and the Midlands, I think. Central southern England turning wet as that heavy rain from the southwest starts to move northwards and eastwards across the country. As we move through to at midnight tonight, we're going to find that really heavy snow going on there through northern England, much of the Midlands as well, towards parts of Wales, southwestern England as well. Some heavy snow for those areas, still raining in the south, but that snow probably coming down towards parts of the Chilterns, the home counties. We'll start to see some snow as we go through the course of the night, and the snow then really gets going through the Midlands, Wales, down into central southern parts of England as we go through to 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Tight back, tight bars, there will be drifting and blizzard conditions, and snow still going on then through the course of Saturday across much of England and Wales. And as we move out to 6 o'clock in the evening on Saturday, the snow is still there through Wales, the Midlands, some parts of southeastern England as well. May even get a little bit of snow coming down in towards London, but I think it will be north of London generally, particularly through the Midlands in towards Wales, parts of northwestern England as well. Going through to midnight on Sunday, the snow's still there through the Midlands and through parts of Wales as well. And then going in 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, well, the snow then is starting to fizzle out, but there is still some snow going on Sunday morning through parts of Wales, Midlands, and maybe in southeastern parts of England as well. So the total snowfall depths that we're expecting from this event over the next 48 hours showing that we could see anything up to 50 centimetres of snow here across parts of the Pennines, some parts of northern western Midlands, down in towards western and northern Wales as well. Very, very deep snow cover. That's particularly over high ground. It'll be less over low ground. Low ground in towns and cities, I think, looking at maybe 10-20 centimetres. That is a good dumping of snow, of course. But up on the hills, huge amounts of snow blown around by the wind, with drifting probably up to 2 or 3 feet over parts of the Pennines, some parts of the higher ground of the North Midlands and the hills and mountains of North Wales. It could be drifts of snow up to 2 or 3 feet with that wind by the end of Saturday. So a very, very significant weather event taking place, as I've been saying over the last few days. This does look really nasty. It's not too bad across the Midlands and some parts of Wales, southern England at the moment. Things will deteriorate rapidly later on today, and things really get going, I think, tonight and then through the course of Saturday. That's when weather will be at its worst, I think, with this particular weather event. So if you're in the Midlands and you're wondering why it's not snowing, don't be fooled by this lull in the conditions. Things will deteriorate rapidly this evening and overnight, and all in all a very significant weather event taking place across the British Isles today. If you're at all concerned about the weather, if you want to travel, it is going to be affecting the roads, the transport networks, the airports. If you're at all concerned about any of that, go to the UK Met Office website, have a look at the advisories and the severe weather warnings. That's the place to go for those advisories. But really a significant weather event. That's it for now. Thanks for watching the video.